Hello YouTube, Wildcat Piper here, coming to you from my living room. Smoking my Friday Savanelli, and in it, I'm smoking some cherry bomb. If you like cherry, I suggest the cherry bomb. I do like cherry tobacco. If you don't like cherry tobacco, then I highly suggest you not to get it because it is a cherry bomb. It's like Colt Blood Red Moon on steroids. Really cherry tasting. And but it got me realizing that my grandmother's husband, my grandfather, I guess it makes him my grandfather, smoked a cherry blend tobacco. Never saw him smoke a pipe. Didn't see him do it, but I could smell it, and it smelled very cherry-like as I smell this in the room. So it had to have been some kind of a cherry blend. But this is a very good pipe. I want to thank Arts and Clouds, Parson Rick, and Stay at Home Piper for trying to answer or give us a definition of mentor and what a mentor is, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I brought that up to you a couple of days ago because I had a mentor of mine who just passed several days ago, and he was just a great guy. And as I listened to your all's videos, and I even commented this on, I think, Arts and Clouds video of the definition or defining a mentor. And that is kind of, to me, a mentor helps you to put life into application, however that might look for you. I think all of us have different kinds and types of mentors. There are probably 4 mentors in my life, and all of them help me to apply life. My dad would be my number one mentor. He taught me everything about life and about how to be a gentleman, how to be a good sport, what it takes to be a good athlete. All these different types of things my father taught me, as well as how to be honest, how to be a hard worker, the importance of your faith, how to apply faith daily. All of those things, my dad taught me how to apply that in my life. And I think that's what a mentor does. There are some great stories about people's mentors and what they did for them and how they helped them. Parson Rick has a great story. Arts and Clouds had a great story of a mentor that he mentions. And that's exactly what a mentor does. It helps you to interpret life. It's not really about one specific thing. Like if I had a mentor here in the YTPC, I wouldn't choose someone that just taught me how to smoke a pipe. That's a teacher. I would find someone who could help me to apply the philosophy of smoking to my life. Everything from how to pack it, how to, take care of the pipe, what you think about, just the fellowship of the pipe, and all different types of things. That would be what a mentor would do for me, who was a part of the YTPC. And this mentor that just passed was a minister here in Lexington of the largest church in Lexington. And back in 1985, I was an intern at that church. And I just got to kind of sit back and see here is this minister of a large church, and when you guys think of ministers of large church, you might have a particular defining how that person is defined. But Wayne was completely different. He was a humble man. He was a servant. I can remember him asking me to go with him. We would go buy 4 or 5 buckets of chicken and take him to people's homes. He's bought my lunch a ton of times. One time, me and one of the ministers of that church, we just got done with the VBS, and we were stuck out in a tent because the kids got their offering for that week. So we hooked up a refrigerator and a TV, and the kids would come by and see us. Well, here comes Wayne, brings buckets of chicken. That was one of his traits. He always had a big bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken and would take it to people's homes, take it with him, evangelizing to people, visitors, people in the hospital. He would take them a bucket of chicken. But most importantly, he mentored me in the way that I remember one time when I got to church, he called me up and for me to go to meet him, of course, at Kentucky Fried Chicken. Went there and met him, and he had some concerns about what I was doing, but what he had heard was not true. But the way he came across, a mentor is not someone who says what you want to hear. They tell you what you need to hear, and that's what I needed to hear. And when I sat down and explained to him what was going on, he said, "Oh, nah, I see," and even apologized to me for thinking some of the things that he thought. And that is a mentor, someone who stays connected to you. He wrote me letters and notes. He'd sent me gift cards. He was just a great human being, and just loved the Lord and loved people. But yet he was the minister of the largest church in Lexington, 3,000-4,000 people at the time. Now I think it's up around 10,000. But he was just a lover of people, and he was also kind of well known in Lexington because he would go speak at public speaking in different places, and he was extremely funny. Would tell funny jokes, had a big hearty laugh. Whenever he laughed, it made people just laugh. And he was just a great person. So I wasn't surprised. He's 87. I wasn't surprised about his passing. However, I had heard that he was doing better. And the cool thing is he always said he would love to die at the pulpit. On Tuesday morning, they had a special recognition for him at the home he was staying at, and he died Tuesday night. And he got to speak at that briefly, and he died that night. And so I just think that, now he's with my dad and one of my other mentors, my home pastor at my church. And they are all reaping the rewards of their faith. And so that is, to me, what a mentor is. Someone who helps you to apply life and does it in a way that teaches you the importance of life. And that may be a little deep for some. It makes sense in my mind, but I don't know if it made sense coming out. But you guys have a great night, and blow some smoke rings in the air. Blow one in the air for old Wayne. He didn't smoke. He never drank, didn't smoke, didn't curse that I knew of. He was just a great guy. And he's got a sweet, sweet family, and I love them all dearly. But just hug people close to you. Respect those who are older that can give us some insight into life. But above all, be blessed. I'm going to get back to Shark Week, and you all have a great night. Talk to you later.